In previous episode, you saw our plan for the path leading to the terrace above the technical building. Now we can see the continuation of this process. The path to the terrace is being finished. We also decided to make a low wall on the right side of the path, which will prevent the soil from going down and will clearly separate the flowers that will later plant there. By the way, the wall is wide enough to sit on it and admire the views. For a moment we wondered what material to use as a floor on the terrace. However, we all decided together that we would use the material we still have. So the stone from the demolition of the building. We continue the design from the path. Of course, insulation is mandatory before that. And that's how it looks at the moment. Soon we'll add some light here and it will be beautiful. Tell me, what will you use this space for? Let's go back to the technical building for a moment. It's covered with stone and it's time to install the door. I can tell you now, after some time, that this type of door, despite its large surface being glass, works great for us. Although the sun hits it from the south, only the outside is very hot. They are still cool from the inside, which means that the special coating on the glass works. After installing the doors, we took care of the lighting and then put a primer on the floor and concrete protection on the walls. We also paint the floor with paint designed for garages to make it resistant to wear and tear. Even though it's a technical building with a utilities distribution center, we want to keep a clean and tidy space where we can also store some items. All the furniture you see here we bought 2 years ago and use it in a temporary house or a temporary warehouse. For example, we were using this stainless steel furniture in a temporary kitchen. It was easy to keep clean and who knows, maybe we'll put them in the main house in the pantry later. Certainly nothing will be wasted. As you remember, we use water from a deep well. Last time I mentioned that we use water filters, you asked to show them. So these are the main water filters that we've installed. One of them is also used to soften the water. We want to check it will be enough so that we don't buy a large water softener. The remaining filters can be disabled if needed, but at least they have their place. We are currently using all of them to test them out. And on the left you can see a membrane water pump. The pump, which is located directly in the well, pumps water to the membrane water pump and distributes it to homes. To control humidity in a technical building, we used mini versions of heat recovery ventilation. This is a type of ventilation that can be used in an already built house because it doesn't require many connections. There is only this device and a pipe. Additionally, in order to cool or heat the room, we have basic air conditioning. Having learned from experience in previous years, we know that the soil on our property is very fertile. After literally a few days from uprooting or clearing the area to the bare ground, completely new large weeds can appear there. So we have to act quickly. Now each hill that we clear, we cover with agrotextile, which protects against weeds growing. When it's time to plant plants, the area will be ready. It was a mess on the terrace. This is why we decided to put temporary stone on this area. It will allow us to partially use this terrace for the nearest time, until the official renovation of the main house and terrace, and to build our swimming pool there, finally in nice circumstances with a nice view. And there is still a lot of work at home. We have only recently moved into a renovated house, so we are still struggling to organize things and furniture. Finally, we also received light bulbs, which were difficult to buy due to their size and unpopular thread. Only this type of light bulb allowed for the installation of lampshades. While I cleaning up, I want to encourage you to ask questions in the comments, which we'll answer in the Q&A video. We've been getting ready to record it for quite some time, but we're only now really getting a moment to focus on this task. Ask questions that interest you in the comments.